Sabia. She is here. She's here. She's here. She's here. Miss Sabia,
Hi,
how are you, my
I'm good,
love?
thanks, and you?
I'm doing well. How's your drive back from PTA?
I'm on the road, guys. You'll have to excuse me there. I went on a getaway with the fam, so I'm on
Nah,
the
she
road,
did tell me.
but
She
I
did
can
tell
hear
me.
you.
Yeah, don't worry about it. How's the road trip? How's the road trip?
It's been good. We've got one of our sponsors as Mr. South Africa, which is ATKV Resorts. So they gave
Yes.
us time out with family, just to go unwind and just to explore and experience their resorts, so it was amazing.
You enjoyed everything.
I did. I did. They've got great facilities, especially for the kids. The kids love these sort of places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, man, as long as you are enjoying your day, let's get right to it. Ladies and gentlemen, by now you should be knowing who this fantastic, beautiful, stunning lady is. This is our Miss South Africa finalist, Mrs. Ntswaki Letutando
Yes.
Sibia. And yes, she's joining. Yeah, vele. Oh man, let's get down to it. So, modeling, has this been a childhood journey, or is this something that you got along the way?
You know what? With modeling, I don't think it's been an aspiration of mine, you know. But when we grow up, we enter a contest and these beauty
Yeah.
pageants just to explore things and try different things and stuff. I'm pretty sure out of the million beauty pageants I entered in my childhood, I literally only won one. One. Bengikhapile nje, bengihlezi ngikhapile. Because
Come on.
I grew up as a very chubby chick, so
Yeah.
I mean, it was always for the sleek and slenders, you know. So I mean, it was never an aspiration, but just to explore and try new things, and to build my self confidence. And I mean, I grew up as somebody who never had limiting beliefs of myself, so I felt like if somebody else could do it, why not? I can do it as well.
Yes.
And so to this day, it's not an aspiration for me. This is about just stretching myself out of my comfort zone and exploring various ways to grow myself and various platforms to just extend and grow my brand, basically.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Has
that's not
somebody
really
ever
about the
told you?
modeling aspect of it, but it's part of the package again, part of the journey.
Yeah, that's amazing. That is very amazing. Has nobody ever told you that you should do radio?
I do. Listen, I've heard this since, weird enough, where I grew up in Matatiele, and so the
Yeah.
kids always used to make fun of me that my voice sounds like a boy's voice. And I always used to have issues speaking because I thought I've got this deep voice and whatnot. Then I moved to Pretoria. And people give you a completely different perspective when you come to this part of the
Yeah.
world. But no, actually go into radio, do this, do that. And I'm like, really? So I'm quite excited because I am going into radio. Yay.
Yeah.
It's a new
That will be
upcoming
so
project
amazing to
that's
hear
been
you.
offered to me. So I'm quite excited about that.
I mean, you would kill radio. Your voice is literally made for radio.
Really? Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
it's made for
That's
it.
my son in the background, eh? So don't
Hey,
mind.
boyo. Yes, and then like they already gave you guys a getaway just to try and unwind. So how stressful is it being a model and the pressure of it?
Hey, and that's how stressful it is. I mean, I'm just taking it in its stride. I'm embracing the
Mm-hmm.
journey and pacing myself. I'm not putting myself under that much pressure. So I can't necessarily speak for models and how stressful the industry is. But for me, I know exactly what I'm trying to gain out of this, and I'm pacing myself accordingly. You know,
Mm.
so yeah,
There's no stress for you enjoying the ride.
I'm enjoying it. Life is
Yeah.
about embracing each season and each moment, and
Mm.
just do what you can to explore new avenues to grow. And for me, it's about that. It's about developing myself. It's about empowering myself so that I know what works for me and what doesn't work for me.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm
then,
not trying to be stressed in this journey. I'm just trying to enjoy every moment of it and see how far I can stretch myself and how far and where this journey can take me.
amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. One of the other things that I would love to ask you is that it's just based on Mrs. and we all know what Mrs. and Miss is, but I'm sure there's more fundamentals. Is it what is different between Mrs. SA and Miss SA?
I suppose the fact that we're married.
Is that the only
Married,
reason?
we Mrs. Galocas for the married folk, you know?
Yeah.
But in essence, we are women who are thriving and trying to empower and trying to serve a nation, basically.
Yeah.
You know, that I think that's the essence of it. But what I or how I would perceive a missus is somebody who is daring, man. Somebody who is
Mm-hmm.
unafraid to put themselves out there and to go after their dreams, and somebody who is not afraid to be vulnerable even though they're
Mm.
not sure what the outcome is going to be, but they are unafraid to be vulnerable, but they are still willing to dare to dream.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Is the platform the same? If I don't know if you would know, but is the platform the same? Do they ask you in Mrs. South Africa the same questions like, oh, if you win Miss South
I
Africa,
don't know
what are you
because I
gonna
can't
do for the
speak for
world?
Miss South Africa. I've never been on that platform. I never made the cut. I told you about this.
Come on.
I never made the cut in my teenage times. I could never make the cut with these pageants. So I don't know if the platform, but I think they are slightly different, you know. But
Yeah.
as I said, in essence, it's just women who are trying to empower themselves and women who are trying to use these platforms to make a difference and to serve a nation.
Mm. All right, all right. No, I understand that. I understand that very well. So what's your take on how a candidate of Miss SA should be perceived? What is your take on that? Or how must they perceive you guys?
I think let me reiterate the empowered part. You know, an empowered woman who is willing to dare to dream, who's unafraid. You know, who's unapologetic about
Mm-hmm.
herself, who understands the essence of herself, and who is just taking or doing means or doing whatever it takes for her to strive. I think that's how she should be perceived. You know, it's not
Mm.
easy. The journey is it's literally not easy. It's not just about what we see or what the audience sees from the outside, which is going on stage, the glitz, the glams, the lights, and all of that. There's literally a lot that's happening in the background that we need to stretch ourselves and we need to navigate through. You know, it's quite challenging. And so anybody who can come through at the end of that is literally a phenomenal woman.
Mm. Amazing, amazing stuff. You never giving up is one of the reasons why you're here as a Miss SA finalist. Not giving up, even though you have been hard, tried a lot of things. So if there's a young person out there that says, you know what, I've been trying to get into Miss SA, I've been trying to get into pageants, but I can't seem to make it. What would you tell that young person?
Um, really? True. So this journey is about personal mastery, right? It's about
Yes.
self-development. It's about getting to know self. Well, for me, um, and so if you don't make, I mean, if anyone knows, I did this for the second. I'm doing this for the second time again, because we go back and we try. You don't
Yeah.
make it, you stand up, you go back and you try because you're trying. You know what you're trying to gain out of certain
Yes.
things that you or certain platforms that you put yourself on. And so for me, somebody who feels like they want to do it, they've been trying, but it's not happening. Reposition yourself, you know, reapproach, reposition, see what didn't work the first time, and see how you can work on it, improve it,
Mm-hmm.
and do things better. For me, life is about that. Whether you're trying to be in a beauty pageant, whether you're trying to pursue a business, whether you're trying to pursue a degree, if you don't get it right the first time round, I mean, you can't be beating yourself up because you failed. It's all about going
Mm.
home, reflecting, and seeing how you can do things differently, and how you can approach the situation differently, and your perspective. And so for me, if things don't happen the first time round, I always go back and reflect and see how could I have approached this differently if I wanted that
Mm,
badly.
mm, Amazing stuff. So you're a mom, you're a wife, and now you're doing this thing that puts you on the limelight. How do you try to separate your work from your family time?
I don't separate them. I integrate everything into one.
Mm,
I mean, for instance, this trip was something we got on the platform. I could have chosen to go
yeah.
with one of the ladies so that we can create content because I mean we're creating content wherever we go in our lives. But I've integrated it with family time. I've spent quite a lot of time away from family, get them to unwind, get them to, relax with me and stuff. I'm traveling a lot, especially now with Women's Month coming up as well. And so you just integrate all of these things, see how you can fit the family into it, see how you can make it part of a lifestyle and journey and walk with them.
Mm. You are even inspiring people because Rebra Hari says, I feel like catching this live was a sign
I'm
that I'm
not
on the right
driving.
track.
Somebody
I
says I'm
needed.
driving while I'm on Insta Live. I'm not driving. The
She's not
husband
the
is
one
driving.
driving. She's
I'm in
not the
the
one
passenger
driving.
seat, just to put that out there. Gauteng Center SA, I am not driving. I'm in the passenger seat. I've got my husband here who's driving. We are
Please,
members
you
of
are not.
society who are responsible.
Yes, yes. Gauteng Center, please don't do that to her. She's not driving. She is literally as the passenger. And she's
Yes.
inspiring people because somebody here says she's on the right track and needed to watch this. So you are inspiring people out there. Gauteng Center ba to rila kanti. All right. And then one of the others, since you say you don't separate it anyhow, I'm sure your kids, every single time, wherever they go, somebody sees you somewhere, somebody sees mommy's pictures, and they come to the kids and like, we saw your mommy is a Miss SA finalist. How do they feel about it? Maybe one of them can answer that.
My daughter asked me if I was famous. So no, I like how they respond. So my little ones are nonchalant because I've got a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 9-year-old. So the 2 and 4-year-old are just nonchalant about it. I mean, for them, they don't even understand what this is about or what's happening.
It's about, yeah.
My 9-year-old is more woke. So she will then Google me and see me on Google when she Googles. She's like, Mommy, are you famous? And I'm like, no, I'm just a businesswoman who's just doing her thing. But I wouldn't necessarily say famous. But I think they're quite aware because their teachers are supporting, their teachers will make mention, how do we vote? How do we do this? How do we do that? And so
Mm,
it's quite exciting to watch. It's also quite exciting to be an example to them. Like my daughter, she tried out for choir and she didn't make choir. And so I was like, no, you go back next year. You go back every year until you make that choir. Because
mm,
I'm a living and shining example of such things. If you want something, just go back and try again. You don't just do it first time round and decide that, you know what, it didn't work out this time round, so next year it probably won't work again. No, go back and try it again.
yes, ma'am. Beautiful stuff. So now one question that is close to home, and maybe the sir they can answer this one for us as well. When you said, "Baby, I'm going to become a Miss SA finalist," what did he think?
Hey, uthanda limelight, yo. Uthi ngithanda limelight nje into zami ngizenzela. But
So he didn't even have
I
a
know he
problem.
knows this is me. My family knows me well. They were not surprised at all. I don't think he was surprised either. It was just one of those like, okay, this is a different approach to the limelight that I'm used to, but okay.
As long as he is supportive of you, that's all that matters. Having family supporting you is always amazing. I mean,
Yes,
who
no,
wouldn't want to have family supporting them?
absolutely.
I do not know what's happening to my ring light right now. Let me just try fixing this. Okay, right. Yes. Well, your message for the next upcoming Miss SA contestant, do you have any messages for the mothers, the wives that are trying to come into the Miss SA and what they should expect?
A message for somebody who's upcoming or wants to enter Mrs. SA or the next Mrs. SA?
The ones that want to enter Mrs.
Or
SA.
the ones that would like to enter Mrs. SA?
Yes.
Oh no, this is absolutely something that you should try. This is
Mm.
something definitely. I know us as mothers, wives, when we get into these roles and as time goes, we tend to somehow, we can lose ourselves, lose.
Mind you guys, still driving, so it might be like a bit, but she's here. Not. She's still here. She is. Can't be not here. Alright guys, I think her network now gave her a bit of a problem. Let's just wait for her to come back. So I'm hoping that you're still enjoying this. I'm still hoping that you're still enjoying this. Uthina nazi mina ngithanda ukukhuluma. Oh, ngiyahamba, wayenhamba. Yeah, please. So let's just try getting her again. Sure, her network gave us a bit of a problem. So she'll be back. Mamelo's going to check up on her and we'll see kwenzenjani. Thank you for always joining, guys. I am so grateful that you're always here. Mr. Blackson, sir. Blackson, oh, hey, what's up, my G? Nozy, thank you for starting to follow me, man. We have a lot of these here. We have a lot of these. This is not the only one. Earlier on, we had Miranda Changase. You might know her from Chisa as Latoya. So we have a lot of these. So please, man, follow. Tell your friends to follow me. I follow that. Who's that Baba boy? Oh, but I go. I go build the around countries in it. I own countries that I man dog. Untrapilam nati, guys. If she's Mamelo, what's up? Is she coming? Should I still wait? Should we close it here? Or what's up? What's up, Melo? What's up? Yeah, man. Get Papa Gano Yako build the guy. I'm on pizza. Get Charlie. Charlie, he's a friend of this other guy that I work with, who's Skytech. I want to come. Ke sa me vie, are o sa me vie. Re mo plomele. Okay, are mo plomele. She went out. I think the network kicked her out. So just check if she's able to join again and see if we can go. But if not, then I think we spoke a lot. We can just, try and get another one another time. Because we them next is a question the baby. I was like some of my two questions, so but other than that, let's see. So I ring Melo, because I'm left with like two questions. So I don't know if she wants to continue or should we schedule another live. Because I'm left with the live that I have. The questions that I have left was, what is the message for the upcoming Miss SA and the young people depression? Those are the last two questions that I have. Sewe, thank you for joining. You are asking amazing questions, man. You are asking amazing questions on the what's this? The live we had with Miranda. You are asking such absolutely amazing questions. I am grateful for that. I'm very grateful. I think for her data now, I'm sure wherever they're driving right now is causing a bit of a problem. But if she can't have it now to finish the two questions that we have, you can always do it again. I mean, lives and you never know ukuthi vele kusasa kuzoyenzakalani. DFW Rick joined. Let's see if she's still here. Nah, still not here, Marilo. Still not here. Everyone is here except her. But she's so, like, guys, imagine her on radio, It's about 22 minutes just before the hour, about 12 o'clock. And you're listening to. We can always reschedule another one, we can always reschedule another one. So radio voice it is 23 minutes just after the hour of 12 o'clock. And you're listening to Insta Lives with the Great. And I am your host, the Great King. Right now, we're about to take an ad break and come back and do y'all as we always do y'all. It is Insta Lives with the Great. Guys, because guys, 3rd September. All right, guys. 3rd September, we're having another one with, mention it, poster is out. All right. On the 3rd of September, ladies and gentlemen, I, Tabagalsin King, will be your MC, Saka Bao Nyonye Festival. I will be your MC, the biggest, baddest, absolutely amazing man will be there on the 3rd of September. Trim Park, Clavere Rocale, Gabo Canal, Clavere Rocale, Zentel, Boston 929, DJ PH. DJ Spigger, Clavere Beats, Clavere Lata, and your girl, Mamelo Juale, will not be kept and will also be rocking. Clavere Beats, Lahore, que sexy money, Flesta Mega, take you on it. Laiti, I am Tower Yeltsin King. See you on the 3rd of September. There's also Lady Do. Who? My goodness, keep mentioning Mamelo. Lady Do. Who else? Who else? Who else? My goodness, what's happening? Oh, Sakabaunyon. My goodness, Sakabaunyon. Sakabaunyon. It's Festival Spirit Banger. Now, you can get your tickets either on CompuTicket or Student Palace. If you know where Student Palace is, that's where you can get your tickets. We got Makazi as well. My man says Makazi as well. 3rd of September, man. Buy your tickets. CompuTicket at Spa Outlets. Any Spa Outlet or any station that has CompuTickets. Bona Matlara boy will be there. MDB Arequalashitse Vascomo Maraconcosi Refa. Come on, man. Come on. Who else you getting? Who else you getting? Mention the Mamelo. Mention the my goodness about who can get him a Spa. She said that you get your tickets at Spa or at Student Police. Go get your tickets, man. 3rd of September. Spirit Banger presents one of the most absolutely amazing parties of the summer. Trim Park, Porchifstroom, Kabonyoa Dog. Make sure that you pull through. The 3rd of September, I'm repeating it. The 3rd of September, just to mention a few, there will be DJ PH, DJ Jaivani, Matera Doughboy Areke Kwalashitse, Kavascomo, Maraconcosi, Fafa, Taveresori Lady Do, Resori Makazi. The biggest manager of the game, Elimamelo Juale, Monati Captain, and I, your good sir, Tabagalson King, will be your MC, Clavere Roca. 3rd of September, Trim Park, Clavere Betsalibona Batubao. Get your tickets right now at Spa, Student Palace. They're already out there. It is 1:30, so go catch them, man. 3rd of September. We killing it. Nakalidito, Sansegele Tabagalson King. But don't you ever fucking forget to put the Great before my beautiful name, or else it is blasphemy. It is 26 minutes just after the hour of 12 o'clock, and we are out of here. Salivana, go get your tickets at Spa for the 3rd of September. DJ PH, DJ Jaivani, Elene, Gaba Canel. But she's trying to rejoin now. All right, if she's trying to rejoin, we don't got programs. We still got time. We still got time. She's still trying to rejoin. We here. We still got time. Remember, she's still trying to rejoin now. So we still got time. So yeah, man. Hopole, PH, Jaivani, Buster 929, Lady Do, Makazi. 3rd of September, we will be rocking. We will be having fun. And we will be going crazy. It is the ultimate turn up with the ultimate craziness. Mr. Cerebos Essay, Mr. Cerebos Essay, Gabaleting Neta. Hey, get sexy man. If let's start a galera, taking man. And then if let's man. That is Mamelo Juale. You must go listen to that song. You must go listen to that song. It's a beautiful song. A very, very beautiful song. Yaban. Nagadi beats, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tabayalton and Gang. But don't you ever forget to put the Great before my beautiful name, or else it's blasphemy. Yes, she is. Right back. Right back. Right back. Right back. Hello.
Hi, network.
No, don't worry about it. We were even about to finish because we had like three questions left. The one question that we were left on was the message for the next upcoming Mrs. SA.
Um, sure. Let me just wait for my son to close the door here. But
No problem.
please go out the other side, man. So, the message for the upcoming Mrs. Essay that I have, I
Yes.
think for me, she needs to realize, oh, the next upcoming Mrs. Essay, she's a phenomenal woman. Like I said, the
Mm-hmm.
journey is not necessarily as easy as people see it from the outside. What's happening in the
Mm-hmm.
background and the fact that we could get this far is literally amazing. And so she should always remember how phenomenal she is and continue to express the fullest, to the fullest, reach her fullest potential and continue to just thrive with grace in her lane.
Mm. Yes, ma'am. So if out here you're trying to be a Miss SA, they say you must flourish. The journey is not a simple one, but we gonna
It's not
continue making it.
easy. It's
It's
not
not
easy, but one
easy.
must just always remember, it's all about just continuing to fulfill the highest expression of yourself,
Yes.
and not
Yes.
losing yourself and always being mindful of who you are, because it's very simple to get lost in the journey and get lost
Mm.
and more focused on what it's looking like from the outside. But the essence of this is about evolving and focusing on how you are growing and evolving while you're on the journey.
Yes, ma'am. True
Yeah.
stuff. And then here is another one. You are now a finalist, a huge step in your life, a huge milestone. What is your inspiration? What inspires you to keep on going?
I inspire myself. Hey guys, I'm doing this for myself. I inspire. I
Like I can
literally
just hear you.
I literally know I'm inspired by myself. I'm inspired by myself. I would love to give you the of, no, I'm inspired by the children, the husband. No, I'm inspired by myself. I said to you at the beginning that for me, this journey is about personal mastery and
Yes.
about getting to explore my fullest potential, and it's about reaching, for me, significance. I think
Mm.
the one thing that I've learned on this journey, doing it the second time round, is that personal mastery and significance are not just an event. It's
Mm-hmm.
a journey.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I am inspired by how I'm growing on this journey, and I'm
Yes.
inspired by the fact that I can put myself on a platform and put myself out there and in a position where I'm able to navigate how I go through challenges and how I um, respond, man, to things, the environment changing, because I feel
Yes.
like it helps me to show up better for myself, to show up better for my talents, and then to show up better for whoever comes behind me, which are the kids, the husbands,
Mm.
the family, and whatnot. So my inspiration, seriously, is me. This is about me, and I am motivated and inspired by how I am growing and evolving right now on this journey.
Mm. Beautiful stuff. And then you have young ones at home. You know what they go through every single day, and you know how in this country right now we have a huge deal. We've been dealing with depression. People are taking their lives. What message do you have for someone that's going through a lot and is struggling with mental health and all of that?
Yeah, hey, yeah, because it's quite prevalent, eh? Phew, yeah, as young people, we are going through the most. And I think for me, it's for us to realize that it's okay to take time out when you feel like things are becoming too heavy. It's okay to seek help when you find
Mm.
there are so many spaces, environments, platforms that have been created for us to actually deal with our mental health and deal with our healing processes, etc. And it's okay to actually go and explore those avenues where you can be able to deal with these certain things.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, that's all the questions that we had for today. Now let's go to our beautiful game. It is
Really?
called the Insta Live. We have the five questions for you. Our five Insta live questions. I just hope that you get them right, because we will know that you are not it if you don't get all of them right. This is like an exam.
Really?
So let's go. Question number one. I'm gonna try to keep it in your lane as possible as I can. So question number
Okay.
one: who is the Miss South, Miss SA that won Miss Universe? What's her name?
Zozibindi Tunzi.
Yes, that is her name. And then number two: which South African just recently won Miss Supernatural?
Can I give back our recent queen man? Lalela Msweni.
Yes, Lalela. And then which radio host is always hosting the Miss SA pageants?
Bonang Mateba?
Nope. Radio
Really?
personality.
Radio
She's
personality.
doing.
Anele. Is it Anele?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yay!
Aneli.
Yay!
Yes, it's Aneli. And then number four, who is the current face of Nivea? You just mentioned her.
The current?
Face of Nivea, South Africa. Current face of Nivea. You just mentioned her.
Bonang Mateba.
Bonang Mateba. And then number five, the last question. Number five, which South African actress is acting on The Woman King?
The woman king.
Yes, she also acted on the Underground Railroad.
Oh, what's our queen's name? Barakimang. Ooh, I can describe her. Can I ask my husband?
Yes, you can.
Babe, who's that chick you like a lot? That actress girl who acted on Railroad. What? Tusombe, too.
Chusombe. And that is all for today,
Asking
Bumpy.
my husband, like, that, what was that? That slumdog millionaire where you can call a friend. That's my husband.
Yeah. You would make you win. You would literally make
Oh
you
no,
win.
he would definitely make me win. Hey, you should see us go when we play 30 seconds because we're competitive.
What? Yeah. And that is all for today, man. Is there anything that you would love to say before we close it off?
Thank you so much for having me. I mean, this was so refreshing. I always shy away from the Insta live, and I
Yeah.
think it's about time. I spoke about stretching myself and just expanding and going out of my comfort zone, and I think this for me was really, thanks for giving me a great experience of it because it could have gone sideways. And yeah,
Yeah.
man, you guys keep doing what you're doing, keep winning in your lane. And I'm so excited for what you guys have to do in the future. I'm going to be hosting your queen, not you, because I told you about I've recently become the new ambassador of Lionesses of Africa, and so I'm
Yes.
starting a radio show with them. And so let's do this. Let's just thrive, guys.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madame. We will surely have you once again. And please do have that queen and do kill it in all of your lane. Radio is waiting for you. Radio is your oyster. Please go
Thank
kill
you.
radio, because you will definitely kill radio. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming through. Blessings to all of y'all. My name is Sabayelson Mpolokeng. By now, y'all should know my slogan. My slogan is stay real, stay talking, and forever stay awesome. Bye
Absolutely. Bye.
bye.